Today, the day seems calm, quiet, and calm. However, the pale Tyrannosaurus will change that. This is Azog, Big Bull's brother. This is a Tyrannosaurus that is an outlaw. One who breaks the rules in the valley. He has returned to the valley to ruin Big Bull's career as king. However, he won't do it alone. The reason he wants to take over the valley as king is because what had occurred to him and Big Bull when they were young is going to be told. Azog and Big Bull were the only two survivors when their mother laid eggs due to an attack caused by Lucifer. Their mother seemed to only care about Big Bull. She seemed to pay more attention to Big Bull, as Big Bull felt safer alongside his mother. And Azog would hang out with the kids that belonged to Lucifer. Because of this, Big Bull was guided in the right direction and was raised well by his mother. But because she only seemed to care for him, Azog had left to live with the Allosauruses because he felt better there, and they raised him to become the Tyrannosaur he is now. Finding out that Alicia and Lucifer were killed, he assumes it was Big Bull's fault and wants to even the favor out. And the only way to do that is to search for Lucifer's son. In the grasslands, the young leader, Stegosaurus, has his herd spread out to eat on the grass that surrounds him, while watching out for new threats. Being leader can be tough, especially when you have to defend for your group. The young male, who we should now call Kevin, watches over his herd. One of the juveniles wanders away from the herd. He is being distracted by an alphodon who is searching for food. However, in the distance, another new threat watches the juvenile. This is Rasputin, Lucifer's son. He is another new threat that has come to the valley. the reason why he was absent last season was because he preferred to be alone. Rasputin has a hate for all dinosaurs in the valley. And there is a reason why, mainly due to what happened during his childhood. His father was very abusive to him, forcing him to kill when he did not want to. And right now, he's going to try to kill once again. One of the group's members, a young male, goes to help out the baby Stegosaurus, as well as Kevin. But when they arrive, it is too late. The juvenile has been killed, but not eaten. Rasputin wanders back into the forest. Rasputin had only killed the baby Stegosaurus, did not eat it. And there is again a reason for this. Because his father was abusive to him and made him kill for fun. He does that no matter how much he hates to. Which led him to hate every single dinosaur in the valley. Which is why he kills them. Because of this, he only scavenges and does not eat what he kills. However, Rasputin spots something in the distance. It's Vertigo, who is feasting on the remains of a rotting Stegosaurus corpse. This corpse has been left in the valley for a couple of days now, but has lasted a while. Vertigo takes his chance to eat this, as he's not a very good hunter. So he takes every opportunity he can get, and this opportunity should last him a few days more. Rasputin decides that he is going to scavenge this meal. Now that he is satisfied, Rasputin leaves, without harming Vertigo. Vertigo goes back to consuming. Out of all the activity he's done today, Rasputin is tired. So he decides to rest by a sandy hill. After so many years, Azog has finally found Rasputin. Azog slowly walks over to him. Unbeknownst to him, he is approaching danger. Thinking fast, Rasputin backs away. Azog has caught him by surprise. Because he hates disturbance, Rasputin attacks. Azog shakes him off. Rather than continue with the brutal battle between the two, Rasputin makes the choice to leave. Azog has failed to gain the allegiance with Rasputin. He will try once again another day. In a wide area, a group of herbivores are feasting on foliage, as well as Colonel Haiti, the woolly mammoth. Though there's not much vegetation here, they do decide to feast on what's left. Here we see a large Ankylosaurus, as well as a large Parasaurolophus, and a large Triceratops, and a young Euoplocephalus. However, they have no idea an intrusion is about to come their way. Running to them is Rasputin, because he believes he is still being chased by Azog. Because of his appearance, all the herbivores begin to get uneasy. The Parasaurolophus bellows for the group to start running. They all begin to run, quickly, as fast as they can, as Rasputin is following them, running, still assuming Azog is following him. Further down the valley is Big Bull, who is being accompanied by Starbuck and Gimli. All three of them are watching over George as he feasts on the foliage. The hunters watch to make sure nothing bad happens to George as he's feasting. And to make sure that they're doing a good job, Big Bull is watching, as two hunters are needed to watch over a large herbivore, even if they can defend themselves. However, Starbuck notices something. It's the group of Stegosaurus. They have come here to search for Big Bull. The leader stands forth and bows his head in front of Big Bull. The rest of the herd watches. The leader is begging to Big Bull if his herd can be protected by his kingdom. Big Bull accepts them to join their kingdom. The leader walks over to let his herd know that they are now part of Big Bull's kingdom and they will be protected. The ground shakes as the animals do their best not to panic. Big Bull walks over and looks over dead fallen trees to see what's the cause of the small tremors. And he sees a stampede passing by with Rasputin caught in the back. Big Bull orders Gimli and Starbuck to follow him to go see what's the problem. The carnivores appear as the stampede continues. Colonel Haiti notices the carnivores and moves to the other direction where the stegosaurs are. However, the rest of the stampede run towards Starbuck. Big Bull and Gimli move out of the way just in time, but the stampede walks over Starbuck. Gimli and Big Bull do their best to separate the stampede from Starbuck. However, Rasputin notices Big Bull and recognizes him automatically, and does his best to walk away, hoping that Big Bull won't notice him. Big Bull and Gimli help out Starbuck to get up. No sign of injury is shown on Starbuck, indicating that he is okay. The stampede has not affected him. The stampede spreads out in all directions as the carnivores do their best to scare them away. Rounding them up, they get the stampede to go in the same direction. Rasputin makes his way up the hill, hoping that Big Bull still hasn't noticed him. He continues to make his way up. The stampede has wandered off. Luckily, no one is hurt. Big Bull orders that they go head back to the kingdom. The duo makes their way back. Although Rasputin was lucky enough to make it out alive, the rebirth of a family rivalry has just begun.